Welcome to this Jam on Toast recipe. I am super excited to be sharing with you today some improvising ideas to add to my song King Neptune's Message from the album Jam on Toast Slice number 3. I'll show you what to do, so grab your xylophones and let's get started.
Jam on Toast.
Now, what is improvising? Improvising in music is where you get to make up your own pattern of notes. You get to make it up pretty much on the spot as you go. But I like to have a couple of guidelines for you, a couple of simple rules to follow to make it sound great and not just a whole lot of chaotic mess. So here's a couple of rules of mine. I like to have what we call a home note, my do. So my do today is going to be F. So I usually like to start or maybe finish on F, so it's got a nice center and home note to the melodies. Now, another really important guideline when you're improvising is to play in time with the music. It sounds simple, but so many people don't listen to the beat. And another thing that you might like to do is to borrow some rhythms from the song that you already know and use some of those rhythms when you play on your improvisation. It'll just help it sound better and keep you in time. And another thing I like to think about is playing in phrases and having a comma or a full stop at the end of a phrase. So it's not just a pile of notes, one after the other, playing as many as you can in the time that you've got. Think about playing in a sentence like when we speak. Otherwise, when we speak, we would just keep talking like this and there'd be lots of notes coming at you and we would never have a comma, we would never have a full stop, and it just keeps coming at you and it's like blah, 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 too much. So when you play an improvisation and a melodic improvisation, it's great to have a sense of a phrase. A phrase might rise up and then have a little pause, and then it might return back down, as though you're asking a question and then an answer. So there's a couple of my guidelines I like to talk about when improvising. Now, there are some notes that we're going to play today that make up what's called the pentatonic scale. And pent means 5, like we have a pentagon with 5 sides, and there's an event in the Olympics called the pentathlon, which has 5 events. So our pentatonic scale has 5 notes in it. And to make it even easier, we're going to take off the notes on the xylophone that we don't need, so we're left with a pentatonic scale. Now today, the notes you'll need in your pentatonic scale are F, G, A, C, and D. So that means you can take off which notes? You can take off then your B, and you can take off your E. Then you should be left with your pentatonic scale of F, G, A, C, and D. And as I said, our home note is going to be the note F today. So to begin with today, I'm actually going to make it really simple to start improvising. You're only going to be playing on 2 notes to begin with. It's a 2-note improvisation on the notes C and D. Now they should be right next to each other, and you're only allowed to play C and D to begin with. And what I want you to think about is getting a sense of the beat and getting a sense of some rhythm patterns that will match our music as well. Think about also playing in a phrase where it's got a few notes and then it kind of has a comma or a full stop, so it has a little bit of space to breathe. Let's try playing along with the music for a section of the song. Our next step is of course to add in all the notes of our pentatonic scale. As I said before, you might want to start on F or maybe finish on F because that's our home note. Sometimes you might want to start up on C and D like we just did, but maybe finishing back down on F by the end. See how you go. I'm going to play some of the music. You might like to have a little experiment and then try in your own time finding a place to play that improvisation in the song. Let's give it a go.